You're watching Good Morning Washington.
1 in 4 pregnancies end in miscarriage, and despite how common it is, this is still a topic that we just don't talk about enough. So joining us now in honor of Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month is author Tope Fajingbesi. Tope, welcome. Thank you for being with us here on Good Morning Washington.
Thank you for having me.
It's such an important topic. You and I were just talking during the break about the need for support when you go through something unimaginable like this, and you're coming forward. You are being so brave. You're sharing your story, your journey of perseverance through pregnancy loss. Please share your story with us.
So I became a mom at the age of 47 last year. And this was after 17 years battling infertility and 9 pregnancy losses. So it was definitely going through heartbreak 9 times. It was hard.
That is truly unimaginable. And when you are working and you're trying to conceive, you turn this loss, unimaginable loss, as we've been saying, into hope. How did you do that?
So, you know, at first I thought, I cannot do this anymore, because every time you tell somebody, even if it's just family, I'm pregnant, I'm expecting, and then you have to go back and untell them or tell them I'm no longer pregnant or I lost the pregnancy, something in you feels broken. You feel not whole. And I just was tired of doing that. And I said, I'm not going to do this anymore. Until 2022, I had a very profound awakening. My mother was dying of dementia. And so I brought her to live with me. And then I realized that as everything was fading, everything I knew was fading, the only thing that was sustained was the love and the bond that we had between ourselves. And I had the honor of holding her hand as she took her last breath. And I told her, I said, I'm going to try again. Because of these pure moments that I'm having with you, I'm going to try again. And when I try, I'm going to have a daughter. And when I have her, I'm going to name her after you.
That is a beautiful and inspirational story, the power and testament of love. And you've taken your journey and your story and you've put this into a book that can now be shared with other people. Your book titled A Mile in My Shoes. Tope, tell us about that mile in your shoes.
So honestly, I'd been trying to write a book. I'd written another book before. It was a nice, happy love story. I'd been trying to write another one for 7 years, and I couldn't just get myself together to write this sequel. And then I think what I needed was grief, because when my mom passed away, I needed a place to pour everything I was feeling. So this was me coming from 7 years of losses and then capped with the loss of my mother to something that was so difficult, like dementia. And then I said, I'm just going to journal. And then I got on the plane, I went to London and I went to Prague and I started writing. I just stayed in my room and I was just writing. And this book came and I realized that this has to be a gift, because what I was looking for was for people who were around my age, people who were like me, who had survived pregnancy loss, who had survived losing their parent. And I wanted to hear the experiences. I wanted to see resilience in action, and I wanted to feel hope. So I thought, why not gift that to the world?
You crafted your own community. You found this other group of people going through this similar experience, not talked about enough, and said, here, let's talk about it.
Yes.
What do you hope, Tope, that women who read this book, going through something similar, going through this loss, this gut-wrenching, heartbreaking loss, what do you hope that they take away from reading your book?
I hope that they see me and they hear my stories and they say, you know what, if she can stand on her feet after going through all of this, I can too. If she can be whole, I can be whole as well. And if she can find faith and hope in community, I should find my own tribe too. And I hope every woman looks outside and says, this is my tribe, and finds a safe space. And if you haven't gone through loss and you know somebody who has, be that safe space for them. That's what I hope.
Find your tribe, be a safe space. Tope, what a powerful message, how you have turned your grief into just beauty and strength for so many people. Where can folks find A Mile in My Shoes? Where do they find it?
They can find it on Amazon and everywhere where books are sold, but they can also find more than A Mile in My Shoes in my community called WJLA. This is a global community of women who have been through all kinds of losses, not just pregnancy loss, job loss, burnout, fatigue, losing your parent, just losing your peace. We're building this community where we can be safe spaces for each other, and it's called WJLA.
that community is everything. Sometimes you need a shoulder to lean on,
Yes.
a friend with you. Tope, thank you for being with us and sharing your inspirational story. We got the details of what Tope was just talking about here, the shio.org up on your screen. Thank you for sharing a mile in my shoes with us, Tope. Stay connected with her there, and we got the final moments of Good Morning Washington right after this.
Thank you.